Hello, everybody. How's it going? Yeah, there's gonna be some puzzles today, I think. Oh, where'd I go? There I am. I don't know. I don't know if I can get myself to believe that today is the day we actually solve the chess puzzle. But I'm gonna try. That much I can guarantee. How's everybody's Memorial Day going? Pretty good? Be relaxing, hopefully? I think too hard and hurt myself. There's almost 100% chance of that. Since I started playing this game, the amount of smoke that comes out of my ears has been filling up the room, and I think I'm in danger of asphyxiation at this point. But without further ado, let's continue filling the room with brain smoke. Let me see, actually. I need to fix the thing. Fix the thing, Owen. Do it. Fix it. Fix the thing. Hello? There it is. Okay. Thank you, music. I don't need you anymore. I appreciate it. Now we turn blueprints way up because it's so quiet. Ah. Okay. Day 51. Was the entire time we played on Saturday a single day? No, there was at least, actually, I think there might have been 3 now that I think about it. So I think we had one, like, decent run, followed by a teeny tiny run that was, like, over the instant it started. And then, I don't know, a pretty long one, right? If I remember right. So we found doors. Even more doors that I didn't think were interactable when we originally found them. But it turns out actually they are, and also actually I need to figure out how to decode the sigil thingamajigs. I also assume we need to find all 8 of these little envelopes. Because I'm assuming they're all related to the 8 doors, right? Maybe? I don't know. Let's see what kind of day it's going to be. Get ready for the smoke. Anything else in here? No. All right. Statements containing the word statements are always true. Both statements on the black box are false. The gems are in the box with a true statement. This is the second statement on this box. Okay. So this one is false because this one is true. Is this one also true? Does this have the word statements in it? It does. So this is false. This is false. These must both be true. The gems are in the box with a true statement. The gems are in here. Easy one. I appreciate the easy one. Have I ever checked in these cushions? Because, like, it's weird to me that the only thing we've kind of seen tucked away like that is the swim bird in the storeroom. It's really weird to me that that's, like, the only thing that's been, like, tucked. I don't know. Something's up with it. I don't trust it. Okay. This is great. Gives us an excuse to do a dead end room. How many of the dead end rooms did we have to do before it's the record? I think we have to beat 19, right? Ooh. Okay. I like that. Okay, so we now have... This is a queen room, right? Surely. Yeah, queen room. This is not one of the safes we've opened yet, right? Okay, remember that. Talking about setting up all of the sand minus flan? No. Desert minus dessert thingies. Oh, are you a little treasure map? Ooh, okay. We'll see if we can get up there. 44 letters in the... Yep, okay. I remember this. Now, you... Doesn't this say... Okay. Out of respect for the late Lady Clara Epson, June 15th, 1983, could we be looking at 6:15? Although I assume... Wait, hold on. Does it say... Okay. Hello, how are you? What about 6:15 or maybe 6:14 if it happened the day after? No. What about 6:14? What was the year on this? 83. 6:15 83? 6:15 83. 6:14 83? No. Okay. Not sure, not sure. How's your Memorial Day going, Kenna? Yeah, why not? Get a rook room out of the way. So now we have a pawn, a rook, two pawns, a rook, and a queen. Hallway is fine. Gives us another dead-end excuse. Oh, okay. We got to get to the basement. Basement, 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 basement. Have a sledgehammer. So that we can be disappointed when it turns out that you can't use a sledgehammer on all those boxes in the basement. I'm very excited to be disappointed. Let's go for the closet and hope we get a dice. Okay, or not. That's fine. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Workshop is good to have around. Do we need to go to the antechamber right now? I don't really think so. Now that we know that the basement is permanently unlocked. I'm thinking, could we use the secret passage to guarantee our way into the greenhouse, or at least make it pretty likely? But I think we're all right. But, well, if you insist, because we want to get to that room anyway already. Or the room below it, I mean. Oh my god, it's so hot in this room. 1 second. My soul's gonna leave my body. Don't worry. It'll come back. Ugh. Why is it so hot? It's been so cold the past couple of days, or yeah, it's so cold the past couple of days that I forgot that I turned my AC off. That's why it's so. Boop, boop, boop. Nice. Brick out the window. Walk outside. I'm actually kind of surprised. I'm wondering, actually, just kind of thinking out loud, the trading post. If there's something that we can literally trade 1 for 1 for some ability to carry the dynamite. You loved last week's weather. Yeah, it was a lot colder. At least definitely colder than today. Corridor was great. Before we go too much further, though, I feel like we should go back to fill out everything. Great Hall? Why not? Chapel doesn't really give us anything that the pantry doesn't right now, and the pantry won't cost us money, so easy decision. I'd prefer not to dead end us. Yeah, let's do Cloister. Oh my god, 102? Squeegee, hello! Long time no see. Yeah, I could not live in a place that was regularly 102. Like, I don't mind being hot as much. You know, I'm one of those people who are like, if it's a dry heat, blah 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 blah. But no, I'm sorry. Triple digits, it doesn't matter how dry that heat is. That's gonna be terrible. It's like a dry heat at like 85 or 90, maybe. You know, I can chill with that. But no, I'm sorry. It's just asking too much to be triple digits. More likely to draw unusual and rare rooms while drafting. I don't remember how rare the office is. It feels like it's somewhat rare. Oh. If we did that, we'd have to double all the way back. I don't feel like doing that. Let's do chapel. Also, I feel like I've lost my ability to complain about the weather because I think I qualify now as certifiably insane. Because like my whole life I was like, oh, you know what? I want to move to a place that doesn't have snow because snow sucks. And then when I was in Indy briefly, there was still snow, but there was just less snow, and I was like, oh, I miss it. I miss snow. I got to go back to Michigan. I miss it. And I don't know. I don't think I can be trusted anymore. Like I don't think that's a good sign for my mental well-being. Ooh, boiler room. Do we have anything we need to divert power to still? Hmm. I don't think so. And you thought I was crazy for preferring Michigan's winter to Indiana? Yeah, I did. I did. But then I went insane, and so now I'm right there with you. You know, we're together in that. Um, shoot. Okay, we'll do boiler room. That's fine. But actually, is this door open now? Did I open this? I didn't. But if we don't need to send power anywhere, I can reopen it, which I think I need to do this, and then this, and then cry. Because I can't use that anymore because I just turned it off. And then you. No, it's not you. It's you. Because now that's open. Oh, shit. Hold on. Is that the right? Oh. Is this the right one? Yeah. All right, I have to turn on the elevator, drive the elevator down, drive it, because that's what you do with an elevator. So now you're on, right? Oh, no, you're not. Do I have my elevator license? No comment. I plead the fifth. Okay. How do I again? How do I again? You? Then you? And are you still closed? You're still closed. How did I do this before? I'm glad I got back from Indiana before I morphed into a Hoosier. I thought a Hoosier was like a life thing. Like, isn't it like you're born there? Like, if I was born in Michigan, can I ever not be a Michigander? I'm asking because, like, that's not necessarily a great... We picked a bad name. You know, Michigander? I don't know about that. It makes us sound like a chicken. How did I turn you... Oh, wait, no. Yeah. No. Yeah. Okay. So that's on now. But... Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I found it. I found it, everyone. It's okay. There we go. Up to the person. If you spent 50 years in Michigan, but the first 26 were in Indiana, am I a Hoosier or a Michigander? Yeah, see, you're kind of screwed both ways, because both Hoosier and Michigander are not great names. I think Michiganian would be good. I vote. Can we vote on that? Is that something you're allowed to vote on? I would like to offer up Michiganian as a word. Michigani pigs, maybe? Who's your gander? That sounds like a who's your daddy joke. You know? Like a D's nuts, but who's your daddy version. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna get really tall for a second and then really short. Yeah, Michigani pigs, I think would be funnier than Michigander. You kind of like Sodakian? That's what you're called? South Dakota people are Sodakians? That sounds like the Dothraki. That's pretty cool, actually. Yeah, see, you guys did a good job. So clearly it's not just like an all Midwest states do a bad job kind of thing. You've heard Michiganian? Worse than Gander? I don't know. I don't know if it's worse than Gander. I just feel like if you're voting for Michigander, you're voting for the funny option, but it's not the funniest option. Michigani pigs would be way funnier. Oh shoot. Let's redraw. Can I get something that gives me straight across? Not like that though. One more. Here, that works. Yeah, Youper. See, now I like Youper. Youper's a good one. Oh my gosh, I just realized something. Squeegee, you're here, as is my friend Josh. My friend Josh is like a language expert and someone who lives in Michigan. And so I think there's probably no one more qualified to tell you whether or not Michigan is made up of two peninsulas. Josh, please comment. Two peninsulas make up Michigan, yay or nay? This is really important. Possibly the most important question I've ever asked you. Geography question, not a linguistics question, but it's but language. If we're talking about how the word peninsula is used, is Michigan made up of a upper and lower peninsula? In your expert opinion. No key? I thought there was always a key in here. Pretty much language hippies, right? What do you mean? Are you saying that in an I agree with you kind of way or an I disagree with you kind of way? There is a correct answer. What if something that looks like the U okay, wait. What about when someone draws something that looks like the UK and then gets mad at you when you don't think it's Michigan? Okay, hold on now. Hold on now. I'm not about to be slandered like this. Hold on. Hold the phone. Hold on. I need... Oh, that's going to dox what my name is. I can't use that. Where's paint? Show me paint. I'll draw what I drew. I'll draw exactly what I drew because it's seared into my memory. Hold on. Does this say my name on it anywhere? No. Good job, Microsoft. Add source. Would a game capture work? Maybe. Paint. Capture. Specific window. Paint. Okay. Do you see this? Do you see it anywhere? Where is it? It's not there. What the heck? Okay, that's fine. I'll do it like this instead. Boop. Okay, so this is what I drew, right? I was like, and then this is what I drew. Please take note of the opening here indicating this is not an island, as well as the opening here indicating there's more land. Wait, you still can't see this? Really? Okay, you can see it. Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay, cool. This is what I drew. Squeegee, any denial here? This is what I drew, correct? You just remember feeling attacked. Well, yeah, it's common to feel attacked when you're wrong, but it's the right thing to do for an adult to recognize when they were wrong and say, Owen, you're right. I'm sorry for doubting you. Here, I'll even label it. This lower peninsula. This one, upper peninsula. Michigan is made up of 2 peninsular regions, but is not a hill you're willing to die on. That's fine. I've died on this hill a long time ago. A long time ago. Kurt, hello! Welcome to the stream. We'll get rid of this. I think I've made my point. Oh, also, we should take stock really quick. Okay, so we have queen, pawn, bishop, rook. I think we're missing a knight and a king right now. Shouting about who? Oh, all right. Listen here, you motherfucker. Listen here, you motherfucker. Hold on. Owen's shout. Who started this? Huh? Tell me. Riddle me this. Who started it? You literally just brought it up. I don't know about that. I'm pretty sure you started it. If I remember correctly, you started it. All right. Yeah, king room, knight room. We haven't got security yet. We haven't gotten observatory yet. Whether or not the 3 sides of the peninsula surrounding the landmasses. Oh, yeah. I mean, sure, I get that, but I also think, I mean, we call them Upers because they're part of the Upper Peninsula, right? The UP is in the name by definition. But yeah, I see what you mean that like, oh, where does one lake end and the other lake start, considering they're all touching? I'm okay with gymnasium, I think. Well, why would we call it the Upper Peninsula and not just the peninsula? Also, it would be a peninsula because it's surrounded by different lakes too, right? Ooh, thank you. Oh, we didn't actually go into the dark room, so I can't. Ah, that's a bummer. Oh, well. Okie dokie. Key card. We'll do high. And we do unlocked. And we get. Boop. This is just simply not a fight I ever expected I'd have to have. I guess since we're missing a key anyway, let's go ahead and go down and start smashing boxes, hopefully. I will be quite sad if we can't smash the boxes. Unless they stay open. And if they stay open, I'm almost positive they're not going to let me smash them open. But we shall see. Yeah, they do. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The UP has definable sides. Lower Michigan is around, so it's harder to define the 3 distinct sides. Only 2 sides are surrounded by water. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Yeah, we can't smash them. Ah, such is life. Such is life. So what does that mean? We have to go to the dark room. And hope it's not locked, and also hope it doesn't dead end us. Do we want to open... Nah, I don't think we need to go in there again. Plus, hopefully we end up back here anyway if we get enough keys. We could also... I know there's 2 holes in here we haven't dug yet. But yeah, I think our best bet is to go north out of the dark room. The other thing I'm thinking about, is it worth going through here, tripping the lights, going all the way back to the circuit box, turning the lights back on? Do I have that much patience? Oh, they didn't turn off. Nice. Okay. Veranda it must be. Do we have anything now that we haven't combined? No, I don't think so. Ooh, dining room's pretty good. Let us dine. Key in here? Key in here? Oh, is that just taking from the lunchbox? Rats. Okay. Yeah. I wonder... No, I think we re-roll. This has the same problem. Let's do this. No, we can't do that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's fine. We'll get a key in here anyway. Say hello to Swimbird. I should make like a head pat emote with Swimbird. I think that'd be fun. Because then even like after we're eventually done with blueprints, we could still use the head pat emote. And people who have been around for a long time will know. Let's do some math. 5. 3 plus 11 is 14, plus 6 is 20, minus 6 is 14, minus 11 is 3. Times 1 is 3. 3. 6 minus 3 is 3, times 5 is 15, divided by 15 is 1. 4 times 2 is 8, times 5 is 40, divided by 4 is 10. I didn't see the divided by 10. No. Okay. 5. 14, 20, 14. 3 times 1. Oh, yeah. Okay, I could have just eliminated most of that. 6 minus 3 is 3. Times 5 is 15. Divided by 15 is 1. 4 times 5 is 20. Times 2 is 40. Divided by 4 is 10. Divided by 10 is 1. Now the other question becomes how many keys does it suddenly become worth going all the way back down? You know what I mean? Reroll or secret passage? Secret passage, I think. And we want a hallway. Boop, boop. Can't do this one. Doors are always unlocked. That becomes pretty good. God, I really wish we could do this one, though. Let's do this. So now our keys are our own. Shucks. Do we have anything that we want to store? I don't think so. Let's do commissary. Let's not do commissary. Let's do library. We can order a new book. Okay, so how did I mess this up last time? I could have sworn I had this one, not this one. This one checked. But I got this one? I don't know. Weird. Alright, that's definitely checked this time. Back to the gymnasium, I think. Shame we couldn't get the dining room, but whatever. And since we have 2 keys and it's on the way, we can go back to the reservoir. This way? Yeah. Okie dokie. So we'll have to check our first note again. Wasn't it like green notes are false? So like it was an irrelevant note, essentially, right? Because it was a green note that said green notes are false, so like contradiction, clearly. Why do I always want to go down there? Okay. And then we saw something like what we're seeking has like a moon on it or something, right? The box containing allowance tokens is marked by the moon, but it's red. So it's false. Green memos are lies. Irrelevant. So do we want allowance tokens? Is that all that's down here? I can't imagine. No. So if allowance tokens are not in a moon box, perhaps that means our door key is in a moon box? Maybe? A black box contains allowance token. All right, let's look for a black moon box. Black moon U. More than 2 boxes contain prizes. Okay, so 2 or fewer. Are you another black moon box? No. Okay. Well, we're out of keys again. Just realized how hard it's going to be to get here now. Moon boxes may be a dead end. I wonder. So, okay, so they said what? Moonbox contains... Well, here was my thought process, right? Assuming that the key is not in the same box as the allowance tokens, the fact that the allowance tokens are not in a moon box made me think, okay, so maybe it's more likely that the key is in a moon box. But that... I mean, it's not necessarily the case. I just thought maybe it could be. This way. But what? The foyer, though, dude. What do you mean? Apparently this doesn't work retroactively. It's definitely a conclusion to jump to. Hey, you know me. I love to jump to conclusions. Well, hell. Okay. Let's go back to our outdoor room, because we never drafted that this morning because I forgot about it. Really? Hallway doors are always unlocked. Ah. Less useful. Gotta read the fine print. Yep, it was so small. It was like bolded and in a special color. Clearly they're trying to mislead me on that one. Ooh, we could do root cellar. Let's do root cellar. Maybe we can dig up a key. Up. Turn up. Whip. Ooh, apple. Why can't I eat this raw potato? That seems unfair. These are a different color, but I don't seem to be able to do anything about that. Author and illustrator whose fanciful stories named Marion Marigold was last seen by something. Friday. Getting into a carriage after a late something. No sign has been found yet. X, Y, Z, A, B, C? X, Y, Z, A, B, C. Ah! X, Y, Z, A, B, C. What about... What number letters are these? It'd be like 24, 25, 26, 1, 2, 3. That's not... That doesn't feel like a date. X, Y, Z, A, B, C. One hallway in particular it's very useful for. Ah, yeah. I'm picking up what you're laying down. I appreciate that. Thank you. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. Money. Something back there? No. Oh, a key! Hooray! I do wonder now if there's something special for having all of the antechamber doors open. I don't know if we've done that yet. So it makes me curious. Fastest way up there, I think it'd be this way. Maybe it becomes the post chamber. All right. Gotta be the pool. And luckily, this is fine. Okay. Drawing room or East Wing Hall will always be unlocked. Plus, we don't have any gems anyway. Dinner's ready. Okay, we have picked up our knight room. So we have knight, bishop, pawn, rook, queen. We just need our office. And we're getting really low on steps, so I'd love to find that soon. Conservatory, can't do, it would have to be bunk room. Yucks. Okay. Office requires gems, double shucks. Wow, I mean, I just found some. I just happened to find some. Hello, Michigan pig. Was this the one we just opened? I think it was, right? Yeah, so we have bottom and this one open. Boudoir? Thank you. I'm also wondering, and if anybody knows this, feel free to tell me, is it like you have to open a safe a certain number of times and then after that it just stays open? Is that accurate? Because I definitely had to put this safe combination in multiple times, but now it's open when I come in here all the time. Well, no king room, huh? And nothing more I can do, it looks like. I mean, is there a dinner that can give you keys? I don't think so. Anything we want to duct tape together? Not really. Hmm. I don't think so. I think we call it a day. So close. And yet so far. I feel like anytime we get the shovel, it always ends up being like a garden excavation site manor. Remember to hydrate, everybody. Let's do our thingy and thingy first this time, because I forgot last time. We still don't know Randolph's last name. Randolph M? M something? What's a name that would go good with Randolph? Randolph Masterson. That's a powerful name. Randolph Mandolph. I would love it if that was actually the case. Randolph Michigany Pig. Perfect. Let's do trading post. A little too dangerous to pick up. Coward. You'll give me a compass for my microchip, eh? So here's the thing. I'm thinking about doing a paperclip for a house move here. What if I just keep doing this for a coin purse? Sure. What do you give me for a coin purse? 2 dice? You betcha. I can't trade my dice? Bro didn't give me the... Excuse me? No, okay, I just can't trade the dice. I see. Would have been cool if that worked, though. And I betcha now we're going to find where that stupid thing goes. And be like, oh, great. Maybe next year when we find this again. Parlor or hallway? Let's do hallway, actually. Ooh, early. Oh, no. Can't pass up the study. Can't pass up the study. Absolutely not. No map in here this time. Squeeze. Okay. What would you... What would be the date here? Oh, you know, also... Let me actually pull up my notes really quick. I want to look at the family tree again. What's the name of the lady of the house? Married to Baron, no. Herbert Sinclair. Oh, it doesn't say. Mrs. Blueprints, the Blue Princess. Okay. So who was the lady of the house then? Because there's a. Oh wait, am I just a fool? Can't we just wait until we find the West Wing hallway again? Oops. Go away. Go away. There we go. Pretty sure there was a room with busts that had names. Yeah, I did see that as well. I have pictures of all the busts. Don't take that out of context. I guess, well, yeah. While I have it open, why don't I just take a look at it? Okay, so the busts were William Epson, Thomas Sinclair, Nicholas something? Oh, I didn't see that. Okay, interesting. Edwin Sinclair, something Yenna, Count Isaac something or other. The pictures are not very good. Not my best work. Security would be good. Let's do it. Okay. Was the guest bedroom? Yeah, guest bedroom's pawn. So if pawn, knight, bishop, queen. Pantry. Drawing room's pretty good. But it doesn't really open anything up for us, so never mind. Workshop it is. Ooh, battery pack. We haven't had this in a while. Interesting. Okay. That'll be a good thing to try with a few other things. Oy. I'm tempted to go Nook for the Rook, but I want to be able to go this way, so I think we're going to go Parlor. Interesting that the coin purse can show up in the house, considering we already had one earlier in the run that we traded away. The gems are not in this box. The gems are not in the white box, okay? The gems are not in this box. The gems are not in the blue box. Okay? The gems are not in this box. The gems are not in the blue box. Oof, okay. Okay. The gems are not in this box. The gems are not in the white box. If this is true, the gems are not in this box, and the gems are not in the blue box. These would both be true. So then this would have to be false. The gems are not in this box. And the gems are not in the blue, are in the blue box. So this is false, and they're in here. Yeah. Easy peasy. Oh no! Okay. Alright, well, we got a rook anyway. Okay, so pawn, knight, bishop, rook, queen. We still just need our king now. We just need our king now. History of Arindia. Okay, yeah, this is the... Okay. So I just messed it up somehow this time. That's weird. Okay. Forward. Arindia was once the name used to designate the realms of the Eastern Waters. Though the term is no longer employed in the halls of politics, nor commonly known to the average citizen, its memory flickers in the heart of those who hail from the lands that it once encompassed, and many of the elder generation in hushed circles still refer to themselves as Arindians. Yet we must not let the flame of our history dwindle into the obscurity of whispered conversations, nor permit the leaders to enjoin us to our band in the name of our land. We must keep alive the embers of our past and preserve them from for generations yet to come. Jera. Most historians mark the beginning of the First Era, often denoted as Ajera, by the ascensions of the first king of Arindia, whose name, Oris, would later grace the burgeoning township in which he was crowned. Oris was known before his coronation as a prominent merchant lord of considerable means and affluence, whose sway in the regions made him the ideal candidate for the unification of the surrounding provinces. Regrettably, history is not always forthcoming, and the surviving records of those bygone days are mostly limited to trade agreements and sales receipts. Most of this should be redacted. I'm very offended. Yeah. Nevertheless, we can deduce from these ledgers that Oris had but one aim: expansion. The territories spread forth from the heart of Oris, and by the end of the 1st century, the black banners of Arindia could be seen fluttering along every hamlet and hostelry, along every thoroughfare from Oris all the way to the western banks. A new kingdom was born. Okay. The second era. It was the 4th king of Arindia who split his vast domains into 3 equal shares, the 3 realms for his 3 children. To the eldest, he granted the fields and mountains of his great-grandfather. The middle province and heartspring of the kingdom, the eldest accepted the gift and called his new realm Orindia Ares, after the angelic paragon of royalty, Orinda. To the youngest, he bestowed upon him the realm of Arch Ares, the land of the northern storms, a wild and untamed expanse which at the time was not as developed but a good deal more vast than the eldest brother's lot. To his middle child, his only daughter, he gifted her the southern region of Eraja, the mystical realm of the ancestors, a land steeped in tradition, magic, and the poetry of the old tongue. Okay, so that's your 3. As the Second Era drew to a close, the 3 sovereign realms had achieved a period of remarkable progress and prosperity. Each of these distinct regions, ruled by their respective sibling monarchs, had blossomed, cultivating the bountiful resources of their lands and developing a unique character and culture that set them apart from one another. Despite those differences, the sibling monarchs managed to maintain friendly relations throughout their lives and were known for their cooperation in matters of trade and transportation. The succeeding generations of their heirs continued that tradition, and the Third Era was defined by the construction of a vast network of railways that spanned the length and breadth of the land, linking the northern mountains of Arch Ares to the southern shores of Eraja. This development facilitated travel and commerce between the 3 realms, further strengthening their bond and laying the foundation for the promise of a prosperous and bright future. A promise that would unfortunately, as my readers will soon find, not be kept. The 4th Era. As the kingdom of Orinda Ares entered the Fourth Era, a different kind of ruler took the reins of power. King Deciledes the Third was a king who listened to the voices of his subjects, of all his subjects, from the most influential advisors to the humblest of citizens. So this was the king of the middle region. Okay. He was a king who often was seen among his people eating, drinking, and conversing, a sight that shocked not only the gentry in the court, but also the masses as well, who could scarce believe that they, as peasantry, would ever sup with the crown. I need to look at it. It's not desolates. Desolate? I don't know. Yeah, sure. Why? Why not? Desolates. Was renowned as the king of the people, and it was therefore a surprise to no one when he made a decision to remove the capital from the secluded mountains of Reddington to the public stage of Oris, leaving the castle and court behind. The people were overjoyed by his choice, and the city welcomed their king with open arms and great fanfare. Yet not all were swayed so easily. There were those who viewed the king's conduct to be unbecoming of his station, and were wary of how readily he could be persuaded by the tears and tales of the common folk. These dissenting voices planted the seeds of discontent, which took root in the lawns and gardens of the nobles of Fen, or as I have been instructed to say, the grand city of Fen. Interesting. The Era of Ruin. After the passing of King Deciledes III, the Fourth Era came to an abrupt end. Thankfully, the king died naturally in his old age, surrounded by his people in Oris, far away from the growing unrest among the western city of Fen. On the very next day, the 6th of October, the self-proclaimed Prince Learson of Fen declared himself the true monarch. This declaration was bolstered by a surprising number of supporters due to the fact that Deciledes IV shared his father's good name but little of his virtues. As the prospect of civil war seemed inevitable, the realm's regiments were hastily recalled from the frontiers to stamp out and put an end to the Fensurrection. However, instead of restoring order, what ensued was a savage and merciless campaign against their own people. The gardens of Fen, once the center of splendor, were transformed into a battlefield as the cries of the innocent echoed through the city's streets and stained in red. The brutality of the pacification of Fen did not go unnoticed by neighbors. As sympathy for the city surged, allies came forward to lend support. Among them was the Northern Regiment, who, sickened by the barbaric action of the other battalions, joined forces with Prince Learson to form a formidable army. Together, they leveraged their political influence and favors to persuade nearby realms of Arch Ares and Nuance to join their cause. However, even with the tide turning in their favor, victory did not come easy. The War of the Fifth Era lasted 22 long years, and saw buried 1 in every 3 men. He smiled to himself when he thought of the word Fensurrection. Yeah. Prince Learson himself added another number to the casualties. However, even in death, he had won. Oris had fallen, and with it, the realm. The black flags that had flown for 5 eras were burned, and in their place, red banners were hoisted in honor of the fallen Fen. The few remaining members of the former royal family fled in fear of their lives to the south, forever exiled. The current era. Today, the realms inherited by the 3 Fen Ares, Arch Ares, and Eraja once again stand united as allies. Though the distance between our peoples has grown, our connection to this land remains as strong as ever. The spruce and birch that span across our realms serve as a constant reminder that we all share a common past, and those trees can continue to grow, so do our hopes for a common future. A future where we are not defined by the colors of the banners we raise, but by that which connects us, a land that we each call home. For this, despite everything else, a land rich in history, a land of myth and wonder, and a land sprung forth of the greatest empire the world has ever seen. The land of our fathers, of our mothers, and of our children. This land is, after all that has happened, still Orindia. Comparing the original version with the censored version is pretty amusing. Yeah, I remember they basically took out everything good that ever happened before the 5th era, right? Like they're like, Prince Learson is great. Everybody else sucked. The end. Interesting. Did that really give us? I mean, it did tell us the names, right? Because we have Arch Ares, Iraja, and Orinda Ares. Arch Ares, Orinda Ares, Iraja. Okay. Like when it said, thankfully, the king died. Yeah. Courtyard it is. Shovel. Okay, and we haven't been able to turn this off yet, right? Yeah, okay. That's fine. Shit. Okay. Back to security, I guess? Yeah. Okie dokie. We could go to the gift shop. We don't have enough money for anything in there, unfortunately. Maybe we do passageway. We have quite a few gems at this point. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Hold the phone. Queen. King. Rook. Bishop. Knight. Pawn. We're doing it. We're leaving. Game over. We're leaving. Bye, house. I don't need anything else. I swear to God. I swear to God. If we open this, for one, and it doesn't stay open, and for two, if that's where I need to put the thing that I traded. Oh. Ignore that. I already gave Ash his medicine. I will cry. I will cry live on stream in front of everyone, and I won't stop for the rest of the stream. The Avengers have been assembled. Or yeah, if the prize is honestly, I would be less sad if the prize was something like 2 gems than if I walked away from the one thing that I needed to do this right now. Okay. I think this was our guest bedroom. Yeah. Was this? No, this was our chapel. This was security. This was the study. This was... No. This... Nope. This was our rook. This was... Here? No, here? Here? Yeah? Baby! Huh? Choose your piece? For a permanent new power. Oh. I mean, the queen is the best piece. Oh, good. We can read them all. Thank God. Gambit of the Queen. Each time you draft a room on the queen's side, lose 5 steps and gain a key. That's pretty good. Noah, hello! How's it going? We just finished the chess puzzle. Okay, let's read them all then. Ambition of the Pawn. When you reach rank 8 each day, you may choose a knight, bishop, rook, or queen. Gain the power of that piece until the end of the day. That's pretty good. Mantle of the Knight. Add the armory to your draft pool. Oh, you're on day 4? Hell yeah! Are you enjoying it so far? It's such a good game. Banner of the King. Each day you may choose a color. Rooms of the chosen color are more likely to be drawn while drafting. Okay. Piety of the Bishop. You do not have to pay tithes. Instead, gain 30 coins the first time you enter the chapel each day. That's pretty good. Resilience of the Rook. You may draw floor plans up to 4 times when drafting the 4 corners of your house. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's true. Do you consider yourself a Michigander or a Hoosier? So here's my thought process, right? Pawn seems pretty good. If I can use pawn... Okay, well, here's the thing. This I think, seems incredibly important, right? If this is the only way to add this room to my draft pool, like, how do I turn that down? But if I can use the pawn to then get the power of the knight, does that mean once I reach rank 8, it will add that to my draft pool only for that day? It seems like it. Right? So really, what did the king do? The king... you choose a color. Rooms are of that color are more likely to be drawn. I mean, pawn seems the best because it gives me everything. But knight has the most unique power, so I definitely want the knight. I don't know. I feel like it would be silly to go for anything other than the pawn here, right? Also, is this another place I could blow up with dynamite, maybe? Or anything other than the pawn? So I'm knight or pawn? I'm knight or pawn? Pawn feels best. I agree. But are any of the other powers even that good? Like, I have to reach rank 8 for the pawn to be useful. Being able to choose feels good. Yeah. You blow stuff up with dynamite? I have to assume so. I don't know how to pick up the dynamite because it's too dangerous or whatever. But there is dynamite. I know where it is. And I've found places that look like they're blow-upable. But yeah, I just need to figure out how to do that. I'm knight or pawn? Pawn. You may give up this power by returning to the chamber any future day. Unlock the basic. Okay, that's huge. That's helpful. That's helpful. Having to find rank 8 before choosing? Yeah, but we have the tunnel. So if we can get over to a side and then tunnel straight up to rank 8 right away. Like, especially... So, all right, so like here, let's outline our perfect scenario. We start the day. First door, first room, foyer. Get to the corner, or go one here, make an L turn, and then tunnel up to rank 8, and you're in business. So we just have to make that happen every single time, and then the pawn is goated. He doesn't like Hoosier or Michigander as demonyms. Yeah. Hoosier Gander. Yeah. So I think Hoosier and Michigander are very weird names, especially when you have like people from South Dakota who are named the Dothraki or whatever. Like we really missed an opportunity to call ourselves some really cool shit. Keep Michigander for now. What about? How do you feel about Michigany Pig? Because I feel like if we're leaning into Michigander, we're just choosing the funny option. But Michigany Pig is way funnier than Michigander. They could be cool, yeah. Yeah, South Dakotans are apparently like Stodax or something. What's down here? I don't even remember what's down here. Nothing. Oh, this is our yeah. Realm and something. Okay, is that something that we can check out in the library? Stodakia, right. The downside is you have to live in South Dakota. Yeah, that's fair. It's time to move. It's like we could have gone with the normie way, right? Where you just have like state name Inian. Or you can do something cool, or you can do something funny, right? You can do any of these things. But if you're gonna do it, you should do it right. Indianian? I think Indianian is actually really cool. I agree Indianan is kind of boring. Indianian, pretty cool. Where can we go now? Oops. To the foundation, which was left, right? So we can go to the passageway and that's it? Asking for people with a speech impediment to suffer with Indianian. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, there's no worse sin we could have committed against people with speech impediments than calling a lisp a lisp. You know? Like, so I feel like that ship has sailed, kind of. The ship has left the station, the train has sailed. Spare room? Yeah, okay, that's pretty good. That's not pretty good. Let's redraw. Let's do this. I hope it's not locked. Um... I think this will unlock it, right? Won't that open? Yeah, okay. Shaded the system. Let's continue north. As I was saying, let's go fuck ourselves, I guess. We can go try. Okay. How much? Yeah, we have plenty of feet left. We can make a pit stop in the workshop and see if we can make anything cool. If we can't make anything cool, we can go back to the trading post and see if we can trade for anything cool. And if that doesn't work, then we cry and start over. Okie dokie. Shovel plus battery pack plus coin purse? No. Battery pack plus coin purse? No. Okay. Pardon me. I wonder if we're ever going to learn why the mountain is like that. You know? I've never seen a mountain with hips before. Okie dokie. What do you got for me? Magnifying glass? Dice? Dice? Okay. What do you want for magnifying glass? Oh, battery pack? No way. Deal. Okay, so it's always 1-for-1. Unless you get to a dice, in which case you can't trade back. Oh, have we ever tried combining a magnifying glass with either of these things? I feel like we have, but I can't remember, so why not? Sounds like we have tears. Yeah. Yeah. They're on the inside. Actually, wait, I have a button to be sad. Hold on. Sad button? Look how sad I am. Forlorn, even. Terrifyingly upset. Okay, I'm over it. Oh, so sad. No. 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 Great! Alright. Let's get out of here. Call it. Hello? Call it? Okay, there we go. Mid-sized villa. All right. Place your bets. Will we get the goaded strategy? Tunnel our way up the right side. You can have my therapy appointment to talk about it. Nah, I'm good. I have my own therapy appointment this week. I'm covered. Go. Let's get it. Okay, you know, not exactly what we wanted, but not bad. Okay, now give me a left turn. Okay. So you're saying there's a chance. Foyer. Okay. I'm not a huge fan of the coin purse. Am I missing something? It's like you every 3 coins you pick up or something. Yeah, every time you earn 3 coins, get an additional coin. Is that somehow like better than I think it is? Because I feel like it kind of sucks. Foyer? Corridor? Foyer? Bedroom? Counts as 1/3 for the next set. Right. But is that good? If you're really making bank, it could be useful. Sure, yeah, that's true. Not a huge pull. Yeah, I agree. Um, we'll do parlor. What you got for me? This box is empty. This box is empty and the blue box is empty. This box is empty. Every statement with the word empty is false. That's impossible. So let's say these are both false. These are both true. This is true. Yeah, we're good. It's in here. Why do we need foyer? Because foyer makes it so all hallway rooms are unlocked, or all hallway doors, and the tunnel counts as a hallway. So then we could just drill our way up. Nothing could stop us. Maximum overdrive, full power. Anything else? Bummer, dude. Bummer. Owen knows that because he read so well. Damn right. Damn right. We could do this and we'll trigger it, but then we're going to leave and go back. Excuse me, pardon me. I got a notification from Twitch, or like Twitch just kind of tells you like stats about your channel, and it tells you what your most used emote is, and it's my angry shaking eyes Owen missed the obvious thing emote, and that made me really happy. Okie dokie. Offline mode unlocked. Exit. Ooh, music room. I like that. Or can't no, it's change gems to keys, keys to gems, or either into money, right? I can't go money to keys. I'm pretty sure. Let's do the music room. Prismic key. Okay. Music. We can do observatory. Should probably chill out with spending my gems this fast. There's some gems though, and a key though. Can't be too upset about that. We don't really need the study right now. For the first time ever. Gotta spend money to make money. Should be keys to gems, gems to coins, and keys to coins. Okay, but I can't go coins to keys. That makes sense. Okay. That would be too OP, I guess. Oh, no. Yeah, this is open too now. Did they change it? So that once you open something, it stays open? Because I could have sworn, like, some of these I've opened multiple times, but the drawing room I don't think I have. I think I've only done it, like, twice. Whereas I'm almost positive I did the Boudoir one like a bunch of times. Oh, it swaps the value, so they go both. You're. Are you serious? Are you serious? Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna prioritize that in the future then, so that we can do that. Box opening spree in the basement. Sure. Ooh, we could prism key. And foyer. Don't mind if I do. That on the ground, right? Oh. No. Foyer, I barely know her. This is not good for us. Nook, also not good. We could do chapel. The chapel. Is there anything worse? Oh, we actually... let's do this. Thank you. Nothing else for me in here. We don't have the car keys. Oh. What chess piece did I chose the pawn, because the pawn is like anything if you reach rank 8. So now the plan is just to reach rank 8. Okay. So Realm and Rune, we need this for sure. I also really want to read this though. We'll do this first because we're going to need to open all those doors eventually anyway. So we have plenty of time to get that. Yes, and I can change the piece if I go back with all of the pieces. Right, so essentially recomplete the puzzle. Sure. Sure, if I have to. Oh! Don't mind if I do. Yum, 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 yum. 3 trophies. You went for the certainty of the night. I get that. I get that. That's what I wanted, you know? But without knowing that I could change it after the fact, I'm like, I would live with too much regret if I picked anything other than the pawn, I think. Spare room. Spare room. Spare room, ma'am. The den. Sure. Oh, yes. Give me the knight. Do I want to accept this power? Yeah. Show me the armory. That's not the armory. Attic typically pays for itself and then some. But I'm wary of the dead end. Because this is a keycard door. Commissary. Got any keys for sale? Sure do. Key. That was expensive. Damn. Do you work yet? No. Hurry. Let's go. All right. Weapons and armor for sale. Do I know what the salt shaker does? I don't have to say what it does. Yes. Do you also want me to say what it does? I'm confused. Why does this exist? Oh, wouldn't it? Oh, you know, it'd be really fun if they added like a dungeon crawler mechanic where you start fighting shit for no reason. Okay. Excuse me. Once per day while drafting, you can equip Knight's Shield to ignore the negative effects of any one red rune. Okay. Or nothing. That's my option. Oh, self-igniting torch can light candles and ignite fuses. I also don't have 8 coins. Tragic. Or can knock the locks off chests and trunks. Chests and trunks. Huh? There's a difference? I mean, we've dug up things that are more like traditionally chests, but I didn't think they were locked. Right? Trunks like in the reservoir? That's what I'm thinking, but also like I don't know what a chest is to determine the difference. You know what I mean? Also, I think I don't know. I really truly believe in my heart of hearts that I cannot, it will not let me do that in the reservoir. I think you need keys for the reservoir, and that's just the end of the story. Pool. Like these, I would consider trunks, right? I think. Don't be locked. Fuck you. Don't be locked. Thank you. Gift shop. Perfect. The perfect place to not have money. We can't do this yet. Swimbird plushie. We can put it in the master bedroom that we've gotten exactly once forever ago. No! Okay. Shit. How many steps we have left? 45. I think we go here. God. I really wish we had some money. Okay. That's fine. Use. Billiard room usually has some money in it, right? Sometimes. Has some keys in it, if nothing else. Time for some math. 16. Okay. 1 times 3 squared is 9. 6. Oh, I'm sorry. 1 plus 3 is 4 squared is 16. 4 squared is 16 minus 1 is 15 divided by 15 is 1. 1 plus 2 is 3 squared is 9 times 1 is 9 times 2 is 18. Yeah. Key card. Which would have been helpful if we didn't already have this open. But we do, so... You got any money for me? Money? Money, money, money? No. Okay, well, that's fine, I guess. Let's go south out of the dark room. we have a shovel? No. Ooh, I wonder if this is the attic? Be the attic. Shit. Okay. Not the end of the world. Far from ideal. This. Money, money. Key. Gem. Swimbird. And now we go get the Morning Star, I guess, and then go try it. The only thing I was otherwise considering was the torch. And if we had the trading post, I would definitely go for the torch, I think. But since we might or might not have it, I don't think I want to go through the whole rigmarole. So, Morningstar it is. You better be worth it. I swear to God. Think I can combine this with something? You can see if you have the trading post first. No, I mean, it's just such a far walk. And I'm not super flush with feet right now. So I think this is fine. Plus, I mean, we had to figure this out eventually anyway. So now I think it's as good a time as any to be disappointed. You know, why put off till tomorrow what you could be disappointed by today? Oh, okay. Smack it. Nope, can't. Can't smack it. Ooh. The green memos in boxes near this box are both lies. I knew that. I knew that, blue box. Well, this is locked. You can go north out of the hallway or north out of the entrance hall. And if we're going back to the entrance hall, we might as well go get our outdoor room. I would also like to stop in the workshop to see if I can combine... I'm actually... you know what I am wondering is if I could combine that shield with something to make it safe for me to carry the dynamite. That's a possibility, I think. Hang on, I'm getting sick of sitting. Let me raise my desk up. Remember to steal my chair. That's fine, buddy. Okie doke. Where do I actually want to go here? Down? Yeah. Okay. What? Oh, no. Okay, fine. That's fine. No, I'm not mad. You're mad. I do wonder if I could trade it for something interesting. Oh, you know what would be cool is if I could trade it for the other armory items. You know? Because that'd be like a good strat for, you know, it doesn't matter what you pick. Piss. Okay. Tool shed, I guess. Shovel and a magnifying glass. We can work with this. We can work with this. Oh, you know what? Actually, I have to run to the little architect's room. Give me one moment. Feel free to run to the bathroom, grab a drink, grab a snack, whatever you got to do. I'll be back in like 2 minutes. Um, just 1 second. BRB. Okie dokie. Welcome back, everybody. You think the little architect's room was a euphemism for bathroom? Never seen an apartment with a room devoted to architects? Clearly, you've never been to my apartment. Uh-oh, help. I can't put my phone away. There we go. Oh, close. Alright. Turn this down. Turn this up. Okay. Does that seem the normal volume for everybody? Can't put my phone away, the motto of the 21st century. So true. Yeah, we were playing on Rikia's stream last night, more 13 Sentinels, and there was a scene we were trying to figure out what time period it took place in. I'm like, well, nobody on their phone is in, or nobody in the background is on their phone, so it's got to be like the 1980s, and it was the 1980s. Yes. Okay, sauna. No. 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 Actually. Yeah. Yes. What the hell is this? Oh, we've had this one other time, haven't we? Gain additional effect of each constellation observed in the observatory. Didn't we get the observatory? Or was that last one? No, we had it. So shouldn't we get 2 more gems and 2 more keys? Am I crazy? Or I guess maybe I have to go back and observe them again. Thank you, thank you. All right, cool. Sounds good. See you later. If I don't see you, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Also, I'm noticing for the first time that these chair backs look a lot like that hard drive thingy. A little USB port. That's kind of cool. Good night, good night. Thank you for coming to stream. Okay, let's go back to the observatory and see if we can double dip on that. Oh, wait, hold on. Telescope. Boop, boop. Love it. Okay. Now... so here's what I'm thinking, right? I would really like the laundry room. Because if we go laundry room, we can really get our money's worth, literally, in terms of keys for the reservoir downstairs. Alternatively, I could go use these 2 keys right now, or I could use them in these 2 spots. We know that the laundry room is in our draft pool, because we've seen it. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. I think that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to go back down and around. So we also know. So, okay, also, it's hard to remind myself that there are things that we know to be true, and there are things that we know are not true, but that doesn't mean the opposite is true. You know what I mean? So, like, for instance, there was a red note that said there are not more than 2 chests in the reservoir with items in them. That doesn't mean that there are less than 2. It could mean that there are 2. Or that it could be otherwise negated in a way that I don't understand yet. It's like, That's a little bit weird. Show me the laundry room. Okay, or don't. We have actually no. We've opened all the lockers now, haven't we? I'm pretty sure we have. I want to say that we have. I will do this so that we can spend gems to re-roll rooms, because that will be of import. I have a feeling it'll be really helpful for getting the laundry room on this next room, hopefully. We could get into the antechamber. That doesn't really help us, though, because none of these other doors are open. Yeah, so that's not it. Let's redraw. Can't do this. Cannot afford to do this. Definitely not. No, come on. Boiler room. No. Not really. East Wing Hall. No, not really. Vault. No, we don't have the vault key. That's not really it. Yeah, no. I mean, we get the courtyard, which gives us more gems, and then just do this rolling up here. Let's do that. Let's do that. I'm fine with that. Oh, plus a sledgehammer. This was a bad idea, because this could be locked. Key? All according to plan. You guys were worried, but I knew what was going on the whole time. Silly. Ooh, this could be good. Let's do this. Keys for sale. Show me some keys, please. $12 for 3 keys? You bet you're sweet. Thank you. Lockpick, though. Could I lockpick the... Could I lockpick? We'll do keys. Thank you. Have a nice day. I regret it. I wish I'd done lockpick. But what can you do? Okay, so once we go down here and once we do this, that is officially everything we could do, correct? Unless we somehow walk out of there with a key, we could maybe go out the Great Hall, but I wouldn't count on it, so. I had that exact same scenario before and the lockpick failed me. Was that on these chests down here, though? Like, my worry was, like... Because, I mean, like, even if it's a low % chance, there are so many chests down here that we haven't opened that it could still end up being worth it. You know? I agree for the doors, the keys are better in the scenario that we're in. We have no evidence that the... Yeah, agreed. Agreed. Yeah, and that's kind of why I went with the 3 keys. Use. Okay, this is a lie. The sanctum is not in a box. It is buried. Cool. Thanks. That's helpful. It's not even a helpful lie. Red. The sanctum key is in a blue box, which is red, which is a lie. So we're not opening a blue box with our final key. We're going to open this red box and see a green thing. Only one box in the reservoir has a prize. That's also, I think, a lie. Unless there are allowance tokens in the same box as the sanctum key. It's possible. It's possible. But I believe that is all we can do, so we will call it a day. Oh, remember to hydrate, everybody. All this talking is drying my throat out. Water's so good. Okay. Save and continue. Day 54. Hang on, I just saw something that I've never seen before. Hold the phone. Seems irrelevant. I saw this rectangle, and I was like, oh, wait, this rectangle's smaller. Oh well. Okie dokie. So, I mean, at this point, we need to find Randolph's last name. We need to find sanctum keys. We need keys to open the reservoir boxes in the basement. We need... what else? To read the current book that we have in the library, and then we also need to order the rune book, which will allow us to decipher the further puzzles behind the sanctum doors. And what else? What am I missing, chat? Can anyone remember anything else that we had? Let's see if the... Are you still going to give me the same thing? Oh, no. Okay, so the trades reset every day. That's interesting. Coupon book. Nah, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. All right. Is today the day we get the goated strategy? Place your bets. Oh, dining room this early is not bad. It's not great. I changed my mind mid-sentence. It's not great. This is fine. Work on reading the library books. Yeah, I agree. I think that's good. There are two statements on this box. They are both false. Contradiction. Not entirely false. Not entirely true. There are two statements on this box. The gems are in a box with no true statements. Okay, so this is true. This could be true. Well, no, because if this is one of each true and false, and one of these is true, they are both true. There are two statements on this box is false. The gems are in a box with no true statements. The jewels aren't here. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Hello? Okay. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. And from here, like, we have to go chapel in this instance. Yeah. Assuming we still want the goated strategy. I mean, well, you know, why not? Yeah. Wow, I can't believe we haven't. Ooh. Ooh, yeah. Okay, okay. Let's do it. Could you please give me a cajillion keys? What do you do? Swap money, swap... Yes, this one. This one. Cost 10 coins. All of your keys with all of your... Hold on. How many do I have? Oh, did I not pick up my allowance? Am I a fool? I think I'm a fool. Okay. Weird. Why did I do that? Ooh, do need to make sure we get in there, though. That's kind of scary. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. Okay. Penniless and destitute. Yeah. Okay. We are not going to roll the dice there yet. We will, however, do this because I forgot about it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Courtyard. No real reason to not do that, I guess. Sure. Sledgehammer. It's very sad that the service costs 10 coins, you know? Does anyone happen to know if I can do it multiple times? Because now I'm wondering, should I wait, save up, and then go do it so I only have to pay the 10 coin charge once? Or is it like once I pay the 10 coins I could... I mean, there's no reason it would work like that. I don't know why it would work like that. Ooh, no. Have I been in here yet? We don't have any mechanical rooms. So this kind of isn't great. But if I haven't been in here... 10 coins each use. Okay, that makes sense, I guess. But I'm not happy about it. Gem? Steps? Apple? Okay. Library. We can read our new book. A New Clue by Marion Marigold, our mom. Ooh, no one's checked this out previously. Oh, excuse me, Ash. Hello. I see you've come to throw my pencil on the floor. Have you considered possibly not doing that? Cool, thank you. This book was graciously gifted by Simon P. Jones. Oh, we gave this book. Sundial Publishing, 1988. He has not considered that, though. All he needed was to find a new clue. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. If he knew what to do, he'd likely tell you, for you are looking for a new clue, too. He had retraced his sketches and studied the files, reviewed all his cases, and gone through the piles of evidence present and precedents evident, and retraced his steps as it stretched on for miles. Oh, okay, wait, hold on. Corner cases. Oh, these are all the corner rooms. That's funny. I can't read what this says. Dead cases. Lavatory. Oh, these are the dead ends. Okay. Interesting. He had looked high and low in all of the rooms. He had searched every corner in each of the tombs. In this particular case, he had checked every space. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. Okay. Not gleaning anything from this. He looked and he looked under beds and in nooks. He questioned the maids, he questions the cooks. It was already over when he spoke to the chauffeur, who told him new clues were found only in books. To Tanner Fork? Okay. So tome after tome at the library loaned, and the books that he already owned were searched from their covers all the way through. If he found oh my goodness. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. Lunar renamed. Uncle Ah. Draft the Sixes. What is this? Oh, these clocks are in room 46. This is interesting. We all have to learn to read at some point. Yes, thank you. He changed all the letters in the lines that he found. He checked all the colors of the spines that were bound. He doubled the meaning of each seasonal greeting and found that the diction of each word was sound. Draft the Sixes. Gates and Gates. Yeah. I remember this. Mary and Mary. Mary and Mary. Right. Lore equals word. Jor equals name. Okay. Shifted extras. The fixed. Hold on. Draft the Sixes. D-R-A-F-T. The Sixes. And the fixed. The fixed. STA. So that would be these gone. That's gone. That's gone. That's gone. E D S T A. The fixed stars is the end of that little anagram he's writing down there. He stayed up all night and studied the maps. He laid out the floor plans and measured the gaps. And if his directory was considered a trajectory, it was nothing short of full mental lapse. Oh. I don't know this room. Interesting. I don't know this room. A man obsessed and a cuckoo too, they would say as he would wander through. The best medicine is not yet evidence. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. And having read this book so many times, having scoured over each of its cryptic lines, have you exhausted your search? Have you seen all the signs? Red. Major, which is my name? Is that something? This is the ballroom dance. I don't think I've seen this picture. The Metro. Dead end, major key, something. Seen all the signs? Seen all the signs. Okay. Interesting. Or is there perhaps something new, something overlooked, but now in view? Have you finally found it? Could it really be true? If it's a new clue, you know what to do. The suspect is minor. The suspect is major. The suspect is minor. The suspect is a key. Okay. Oh, that's the end. Okay. I want to come back with a magnifying glass. I think that much is obvious. This is a decent spot for the aquarium. Oh, okay. So I do want to do the 8th room again because we got the clue of something behind the 8th room. Are you already open? You are. Thank you for that. Awesome. North. Actually, do I want to go all the way back there? No, not really. Have a shovel? No. Sure. So I think I'll go now until I hit a locked door, and then I will go change my keys, which gives us 15 keys to then go absolutely hog wild in the reservoir. Can I buy the magnifying glass at the commissary? Fantastic question. To which, of course, the answer is no. But thank you for asking. Yeah, okay. I mean, I never counted how many boxes are actually down there. I can't imagine there's more than like 25 of them. And we've opened, what, 4? So this will be like a hefty chunk of them. Except we still can't. I still can't get over there. Fudge. Well, it would be silly. No. Well. Damn it. God damn it. Okay. This needs to be the circuit box. And if it's not, just don't be you and have to open. Oh no, was it literally in the very last box that you opened? Well, obviously it was in the last box that you opened, but you know what I mean. Uh, uh I'm gonna have to go through. Okay, I'm just gonna do this part now. I'm doing this part now. Swap the keys and coins. I don't want to do that. That's fine. We're good. We're fine. I'm good. Thank you. Absolute last box. That sucks. I am so sorry. That sucks. Hey, please be the breaker box. Please be the breaker box, please. Please be. I'll take a key, I guess. Okay, well, everybody freaking better hope. Because we gotta do a random chance on the door. Or in the dark room. Everybody cross your fingers. I don't know. This could be the hallway. I think. Please. Oh, okay. 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 You. Oh, thank God. Oh. Oh. My heart. My heart. Hopping out for Terrace. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'll be there. I'll be at Terrace too eventually. Just a little bit late. But yeah, enjoy Terrace. Thank you for your best wishes. Okay. It is time. Oh, thank you, alarm. I already did that. That box. That box hidden. Chat, that box hidden. That box hidden. Oops, ran out of steps. I would cry. This box hidden. A box in the water contains 3 allowance tokens, red memo. Okay. 14 keys left. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15-ish boxes? Maybe 14? I don't know. I might have double counted one. This one is sus, though, because it's hidden. This box contained a sanctum key. Yeah, thanks. No shit, bro. A prize is in a box marked by a wave. We don't know if that's true or not. The pink boxes do not contain any prizes. Blue note, likely true. Let's open pink last. The box containing allowance tokens is white. Unsure if true. The sanctum key is in a black box. That turned out to be true, yes. The sanctum key is in a white box. Sure. I mean, it's false, but sure. Green memos in blue boxes are true. Okay, sure. Hey, a box. This box contained 3 allowance tokens. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you. All right, so that might be the only thing that's in these. As per this. Nope. As per this. Nope. As per something. More than 2 boxes contain prizes. So I think we're good. I'm confident. I got what I came for, and now I'm leaving. Goodbye. And I can't remember if Sanctum keys maintain through subsequent runs, so we're gonna do that now. All right. We are making our way. Oh, you know, the other thing we haven't found yet is the clock tower. Which I assume is a thing. Sure. Sanctum. Yep. Yep. Yarp. Alright, this is the same dealie, yeah? Access granted. Okay, sure. So that's 2 now. I mean, what are even the... So we can't change this middle thing. So we need to know the seal of Orinda Aries. Right? Orinda Aries? Orindia Aries? Or Fen Aries, depending. And then there's Pentagon we need to figure out. That's one of the... It's not one of the normal 3. Key 8 is another thing we want to do today, but we're running out of steps. Okay. You. What's your deal, Red Door? What is your dealio? Why is this here? Can I see something? I don't see anything. Right? No. I don't see anything. It's just a nice view. Is it, though? Would this game have something that's just a nice view? Does that seem right to you? Okay, okay. I don't think we're going to be able to get anywhere, but we're going to at least try. Because I would like to... Well... How many gems do I have right now? Quite a few, if I remember right. Do you have a shovel? No. Yeah, north out of the drawing room. We can't use 8 key yet. Can't make use of the kitchen, so we'll do bedroom. Okay, so we could freeze. And right now I'm thinking that's a good idea. Let's freeze and start with all these gems tomorrow. And call it a day here. What does this say again? For staff use, Master Sinclair's personal freezer. Not for staff use, I see. So we also need to figure out a way to turn this off, which I'm not sure how to do. Because this is clearly something. Huh. How would we turn you off? How would we turn you off? Send power over here? That seems like it would do the opposite of turn it off. I don't know. We're calling it a day here. Call it. It's possible that we have to access something else to do that. I'm not sure. Yeah. Ordinary shopping center. Alright. You know the drill. Randolph. That's another thing we need to do. I don't remember if I said that earlier or not. But yeah, look at these. This looks like the back of the chairs in the dining room, no? To me, it does. Clock tower. It seems it would have to be in the first rank, right? For it to make sense? So weird. The idea... Well, hold on. Can I... Isn't there a way? Room directory. Yeah, rooms 0 through 12. We have all of. All of. All of. What do you mean? We have this, though. Mysterious room mentioned in H.S. Sinclair's will. Yeah. Despite the house's official blueprint. Yeah. Yeah, we did this. Why is this not showing? Bedrooms. Master bedroom we've only ever been in once. Her ladyship's chamber. We've also only ever been in once. Okay. Found all the hallways. Ooh, we are still missing a green room. That's interesting. Shops. Found all the shops. Found all the red rooms. Studio additions. Okay. We haven't been in here yet. Okay, so next time we see this, we'll go in here. Does that say drafted 0 times? Yeah, okay. Other rooms. Outer rooms, sorry. We found all of. Okay. So we're only missing a couple rooms. I'm confused why we are still missing room 46, because we found that. Do we need to go in the tomb for any reason? I don't think so. Hovel. Doesn't really seem like there's a point to this. Oh, let's look at the shelter. Because the shelter we have definitely opened. Is the safe open now? Because I know we've only opened this once. It is. Okay, interesting. Interesting. This picture was in the new clue book. Secrets. We've searched this computer for records of Randolph and did not find it. Oh, you know, also, I guess we should be grabbing our allowance before going out here to do all this stuff. In case we ever got, like, the shrine or something. But whatever. Ooh, workshop right off the bat. Not bad. This is helpful. Let's do that. Anything funny in here? Ooh, key card. Don't mind if I do. And that's it. Yeah. Okay. Not thrilled about the Great Hall. I guess we'll do corridor, but we won't go up there yet. Pool's okay. Conservatory. Might as well. Might get some good stuff. What is this? This is a key. This is the twins. What's this? Dead-end rooms are more common today. Okay, sure. Sure. Well, if they're more common, we should probably go out of our way to avoid them when possible. Oh, master bedroom. Oh yeah, we haven't been in here except for once. I would like to go in here again. Yeah, why not? It might be a short run. That's okay. I need to learn some things. Some stuff and things. Hilarious. Yep, we know that. Cool sword. We did the box. Unlock trades. Ooh, wait, what was this? Just a cloud, I guess. Red king, or red prince, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Is there really nothing of importance in here? This. MCCXII. Is that the same as the one in the... Yes, it is. MCCXII is the same as the one in the wine cellar. Okay. This wasn't a special Red Prince book, right? What does this say? Something they made me... Something changed the original ending of something as you predicted. Okay. Could Randolph's last name be Marigold? Yeah, that's possible. Okay. Marigold. So that would be M-A-R-I-R? Capitals on the ends? Let's try it. This is a good idea. Okay. Caps lock sound. M-A-R-I-R. No. Good thought, though. Good thought. Onward. That is funny, the amount of times I was like, what's an M last name? What's an M last name? Oh, Marion Marigold. That's interesting. What's an M last name? Secret Garden Key. If only we had dynamite abilities. Oh, redraw. Uh-oh. Redraw. Jesus, come on! You're killing me! Good lord, okay. Fine. Fine. Battery pack? Ooh, a lot of stuff up here. Might stop by the workshop. Vault key. Okay, so if we can get the vault, the safe deposit box key, we still need the vault. Okay. Let's go to the workshop. And just try some stuff. Okay, lever and this. And this. No, and this. Jackhammer. Lever and this. And power hammer. See, now this feels like something that could break down walls. Yeah. Does both of these sound promising? Okay. Okay. Yeah, we knew that. Shovel. Detector shovel. Okay. Sure. Okay. Jackhammers are for the ground. Great point. Great point. We're going to do the power hammer for that reason, and I will blame you if it's wrong. Look at this bad boy. How are you supposed to hold this? Can also knock down weaker brick walls. We have the secret garden key. We just need to get over here with the room that's locked. In a world full of dead ends. I tell you what, though, if we do get the code check, I'm checking this bad boy instantaneously and then calling it a day. Beep. Security. Great. Love that. Huh? Okay. Do this. Okay. Archives, sauna. We need to get to the basement again. We need to get to the secret garden. We need to get to the... What else? Weaker brick walls. There are more that we've found. But I don't remember where exactly. Kind of sucks, but that's okay. Where? You. This wasn't the day we had the library book, right? No, this was yesterday. They all kind of run together sometimes. Pump room, I guess. Not ideal. Extra, not ideal. Ah! Extra, not ideal. Oh, damn it. There's nothing I can do. Right? There's nothing I can do. Nothing I can do. So... Okay. That observatory really screwed you over? Yeah. Car keys. Okay. Oh, no. Goodbye. Almost made it a full stream with no one getting in trouble. Anyway. Yeah. I think... All right, but we know... Well, actually, one more thing I want to try. This is not a brick wall by any stretch of the imagination. It is a wooden wall. But can I break it anyway? Kablamo? Oh my god. I so incredibly did not expect that to work. Is this the basement? It's the basement. It's the goddamn motherfucking basement. Ah! Okay. Scripts and Rutherford Mining Company patent for high pressure condenser. Steam line to boiler. Steam line to HPC. Remote power box. Oh. Boiler room. Yeah. You with me? And then if we power this, then we go to the red door. Yeah? You see what I'm you see what I'm? Huh? We also have a key card. Wait. No, never mind. Nothing. Nothing. No one. Okay. This is a game changer. Okay. Sorry, I got lost for a second. Okay. We have purpose again. We have purpose again. Why am I going this way? We have purpose again. You. Now you. Yeah! Saved! Saved! Oh, I'm so happy. Thank God I went and checked. Jeez. I was so sure it wasn't gonna work, too. That's hilarious. Okay. Ooh, this is so nice. It feels like I'm breaking the rules being back here now. So the dynamite is something different then. We need to go to the dynamite with the ability to light the fuse, but I don't know. Ooh, God, I was shaking. What that's gonna do for us exactly. It's kind of weird. Whoa, there's never been... What? What? Huh? Didn't I have that already? Didn't I? Ah, whatever. I have never known there could be stuff in here. Fascinating. And very weird. Special key. Secret garden key. Oh my God. It's the best day of my life. Hello, Alcir. I'm so glad you could be here for this. Check this out. Wah! Huh? What do you do? What do you do? Oh, was it? Okay. What if we point it all at the thingy? Come on, baby. Huh? What? Why? Why? Hmm? What does this help me do? I'm confused. we'll point them all every different direction. Why are you shaking at me? No, what did I miss? What? Point them all different directions? Yeah. I mean, they started all going to the right, so we won't go all to the right again. Didn't they? Not what I thought I meant. That's not what I meant to do. Alright, I was just gonna do this thing really quick. But you're shaking eyes at me. Did I miss something that I should have seen? Okay, so that's all going that way. What about all going this way? Excuse me. Huh? What? Huh? No way. Can this do all of them? Are you serious? Are you serious? Oh! You! Okay, hold on. I can write this down. Okay, so big circle, smaller circle nested, Utah, triple crosses. You could take a screenshot. It's cooler if I draw it though, no? And then doorbell. Doorbell is one of the ones we need, which is awesome. Doorbell, triple crosses, and then this is big circle, little circle, big circle, little circle. Utah, triple crosses, big circle, little circle, doorbell. Huge. Huge. Let's go do that right now. Utah. That's what they are. They're Utah. So this is actually, it's been made useful by the fact that we had a security card to get that already. Maybe we should always put the elevator down when ending the day, if possible. That's the wrong way. I don't know if that stays between runs, though. I would guess it would. I almost called it a day. I almost did. Can you believe it? Greenhouse. That's another one that we had to go sledgehammer. Basement, secret garden, greenhouse. Okay. The outer ring is already correct. Utah, and then you. No. 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 Wait, what? Oh, I'm changing the wrong thing. Hold on, sorry. Yes. Middle wheel? Yes. But I changed this on accident again. This one. No, not this one. What did you just do? Yes. This is changing things I don't want it to change. This one. But the Utahs should be all the way around. Why are the Utahs not all the way around? Why is it like this? What? Is there another knob? Oh, this knob. Thank you. Hold on. I need sticks and Utahs everywhere. Sticks everywhere, things everywhere. Good, 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 good. Now, give me back my triple crosses. Triple crosses. Now give me my Utahs. Thank you. Now give me my U button. Huh? Doorbell. Triple crosses. Utah. Big circle, little circle. It's not right? What part's not right? My note-taking was immaculate. Too many clock hands. Oh, okay. Maybe this. Or maybe... I don't think... No, this is not. I don't think it's this. We'll try it, though. Wait. Why? I don't like that it... 3. Okay. Perfect. I happen to stop at the right number. Yep. Thank you, Josh. Blackbridge Hotel and Spa. Mount Holly Estate, Estate. In care of Anne Babbage, Reddington, Fen Aries. Yeah. 8 realms in 8 months. The objective was simple enough, but in what order, what route, and where to start? Questions like these are the ones I tend to ignore, as planning has never been my strong suit. Well then, in the true spirit of adventure, I've departed, forsaking both map and plan. As it happens, the road has taken me south. It seems fitting to begin the journey by visiting a fragment of the Old Kingdom, a landmark as black in realm as it is in name, and a story I feel closely connected to. Herbert. Okay. Aries. Orinda Aries, the old name. Is this dated? 1412112L, Fen Aries. Interesting. So we saw a fortune with a railroad in it. Puzzle box! I love that they still have the instructions here. That's really funny. Is there anything else? Okay. Okay. What are these rules? Alright, do they all have to be yellow? Oh, okay. Are they cycling? Hold on. All right. No. Okay. Actually read the sheet. Is it different? The Orinda Ares variation. Due to the overwhelming amount of artifacts bearing the Orinda Ares sigil that were destroyed after the war, Morajai puzzle boxes featuring the infamous black symbol are among the rarest and most valuable. That collector's gonna. When the black tiles are pressed, the entire row shifts to the right, as if on train rails. Okay. Ah, okay. So black is the one, right? Okay. So we need our greens and yellows to be in the plus formation. Wait. When black tiles are pressed, the entire row shifts to the right. Green will swap itself with the opposite, it would seem. Yellow. Okay. Yellow. Always goes up? Yellow, yellow. And shifts things this way. Okay, sure. So now I need a black tile here. Oh, that doesn't work. But why? Why? Is it because I locked it in already? No, wouldn't be why. Swap. These swap. These swap. These swap. No, that actually rotated it. Yep, they do swap. Okay. And yellow always goes upward. Okay. Green in the middle does nothing then. Okay. Let's go. Allowance. All right. Interesting. Interesting. Now, you were the Pentagon, right? Yeah, you're the Pentagon. Okay. Keeping our eyes peeled for the Pentagon, and also these two doors are now open. So why not open this, Owen? That's a great question, Owen. All right. Fascinating. You have a vault key. I would love to go to the vault. I'll tell you what. So we can go these ways. Man, okay. The ability to start with a key card makes the game so much easier. If I can do that in some way. Because we just kind of got lucky. Yeah, I'm going to try to remember to end the day with the elevator down to check and see if that works. And hopefully it will. Sure. Go check. Yeah. Because I want to check the hammer. But this could be the greenhouse, so I won't check it yet. Oh! Okay. This will end the day, but I'm okay with that. We don't have 3 gems. We don't have 3 gems. Okay. No gems. Okay. We'll do the parlor, which can give us 3 gems. You will not solve this puzzle. Oh, that's false. 4 statements on boxes in this room are true. 4 statements. Okay. A box with 1 false statement contains gems. Easy peasy. A box with a true statement contains the gems. This box does not contain the gems. Okay. This box is false. So one of these are both true, and one of them is 1 true, 1 false. A box with 1 false statement contains gems. A box with a true statement contains the gems. Okay, those agree. This box does not contain the gems. A box with 1 false statement... No, sorry. 4 statements on boxes in this room are true. 1, 2, 3, 4. That makes sense. Yes. So, true, true. True, false. Gems are in here. What? True, true. True. False. No, what am I thinking? Owen, no. What are you doing, man? The blue box was true as false, not true, you bonehead. You bonehead. Oh, well. Stay lovey. Okay, that's unfortunate. It's unfortunate no matter what. We'll do this. And we'll check the hammer and end the day. Right? There's nothing else I can do? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. Check item. Power hammer. Exit. And call it a day. And I think that is where we will leave it for today. Next stream tomorrow, be there or be square. Probably same-ish time. I think I started at like what, 5:30 today, something like that. So yeah, probably 5:30 tomorrow. I'm thinking about playing more Blueprints. We might maybe play a little bit of Blueprints and then swap to like Doom or something. Yeah, thank you all so much for being here. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed the stream and would like notifications when I go live, or if you just want to help me out because you're a cool person, remember to follow the stream. It's free. It helps me out a ton. That said, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your Memorial Day, and I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye!